We have to talk about the DSA lie. So something many of you probably don't know about me is that I am a recovering far-left progressive liberal. I went to NYU for undergrad, I went to Penn for grad school, and I studied things that can't actually turn into any sort of real profession.
Good news for the Democrats. The crazy lady in Wisconsin who hates Thanksgiving lost by a whisker. Yeah, remember Francesca Hung up there? Yeah, she was ahead by 20 points, but then we found out about Thanksgiving. Doesn't like Thanksgiving. Also hates Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, the 4th of July. It's actually a good thing she lost for everybody, considering how much she enjoys celebrating. She took it well. She said she just wants to spend more time with her husband, the Grinch. Be happy that the crazy lady in Wisconsin lost, as for the Democratic Party.
It is so shocking to me how the Democratic Party has gotten itself into this situation where it is so counterproductive, right? We hate MAGA, we hate Trump. So we go out and nominate people who make it harder to win in November, you know? None of it makes any sense. I get the anger, I get the frustration, but it is all counterproductive. They're mad at Trump, they're mad at Israel, they're mad at the establishment, they're mad at the Democratic Party. So they do emotionally the exact opposite, right? And it's just not going to work. They are electing people who are going to make it harder to win.
Yes.
Yeah, something happened few days ago. Mark Kelly showed up at this Republican event in Iowa. He never expected people to behave like this. He thought everywhere was okay, people like him, until he arrived there. The kind of booing that he saw was shocking. I saw the videos, I was like, after telling soldiers to disrespect the president, you still have the gall to show up in a place like this where everybody knows what he's doing on. He has been going around saying, oh, if you go say certain things that administration doesn't like, they'll start going after you. And if you look at it, that wasn't really the truth. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. I understand that he might be thinking to run.
And the Navy and NASA taught me how to put differences off to the side and focus on the mission. Unfortunately, that
We have to talk about the DSA lie. So something many of you probably don't know about me is that I am a recovering far-left progressive liberal. I went to NYU for undergrad, I went to Penn for grad school, and I studied things that can't actually turn into any sort of real profession. I've got 7 years and hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of degrees that I don't even really use. So understand when I say what I'm about to say, where I am coming from, which is that the DSA candidates who are taking over the Democratic Party right now, they are not actually powered by the working class people fighting for affordability. They are powered by people like who I used to be, overeducated white or white-passing liberals with graduate degrees from reputable universities, many of whom have never even held a real job, like our current mayor, unless, of course, you count his failed rapping career. The Democratic Socialists, they are taking over New York City. They are taking over the Democratic Party. They want to take over our country. They want you to think that it is lower middle class working people who are rising up for affordability, but it's not. Let me break this down for you. The DSA's own membership is 85% white. The average age is 33. 80% of them have college degrees. We're not talking about factory workers here. These are grad students. They are nonprofit staffers. They are people with master's degrees in sociology. Their concerns with affordability are about the fact that they have been in school for 15 years. Never thought to finish and actually join the workforce. So yeah, affordability is an issue for people like that. And you know, all of this would be fine and harmless, except for the fact that they are playing you and they are winning. And the thing is, their agenda is not about affordability at all. It is about their hatred for this country. The DSA now claims over 250 elected officials nationwide. They are taking over the Democratic Party from city councils to Congress, and they are doing it with the votes of privileged white college graduates who have also been taught to hate this country and their Ivy League.
I believe you saw the hall. It was actually empty, right? It was an empty hall. Now, going into this DNC chairman, he can respond to a simple question about why is it that these people are broke? They don't have money. We saw during the campaign how Kamala Harris came with different kind of people just to campaign for her. And at the end of the day, they had to pay off these people. Money is now finished.
But the numbers are pretty grim and causing Democrats anxiety. You're over $2 million in debt compared to the RNC, which has over $120 million, about a 17-to-1 advantage. How did the DNC's finances get to such a perilous point? And what are you going to do to make up the shortfall, given that there are 3 months left and the lack of cash means that Democrats are going to miss critical opportunities while Republicans are out launching new get-out-the-vote initiatives?
Well, first off, let me just start by saying that we have raised a record amount of money for any chair that didn't have the White House or the presidency. But the decision we made very early on was a direct correlation to a lesson we learned from the 24 election, which is we started talking to voters too late in 2024 and in cycles previous to that. We can't stand up an organization 3 months before an election and expect to persuade voters to actually build a relationship with them, to get them on our side. And to do that, that meant we had to actually start talking to voters earlier. That means we had to start campaigning earlier than ever.
You know, there is something going on in the Democrat Party, and a lot of these people can't accept it. I watched their top leaders the other day. A question surfaced to him, like, is he aware of these people struggling to take over their party? He said he can't really comment on that now. He is waiting to see after the midterm. So they are using these people, to experiment on their party to see if the outcome is good. Then maybe they will encourage more people, like this to come in. Yeah, that's what these people are doing. We've seen a lot of these socialists. They are surfacing, like this other lady who recently lost. We are seeing what exactly is happening. I don't know. If you are not seeing it by now, then I don't know. There is something happening. Chuck Schumer said the other day is the Big Ten party. So
MAGA Republicans are ruining New York. Average gas prices in August, $4.20 a gallon. Average rent for a studio apartment, over $4,000 a month. Genuinely, that is insane. MAGA Republican policies, like all the top, everyday New Yorkers can no longer afford to live in the state that we all love. How are we affording to live in this state? Does anyone have any tips? Are your rich parents just paying for your rent? Because, I don't have rich parents. How are we doing this?
God bless you. I'm going to end here. This is someone coming to blame Republicans in what is happening in New York. That is insane, right? As of the short clips you see at the end, that's for a white algorithm. You can always skip. They don't recommend videos again on this channel. So please hit the video, share out. God bless you.
Well, the thing is, can you...
Quick question. If you're here tonight...
Whatever it is
bring it up because it sounds...
Explain what happened so people know. They were releasing how much...
40 years old, that the sun and the moon were not the same thing.
Us wants to know the strangest part of going...
Yeah,
that's...
So
wow. Dust Blossom turned into this fabulous actress. Sunny from The View. I am so sick of you and Whoopi. Don't do it. Yeah. We will be okay if you...
Diversity for diversity's sake being crammed down our throats.
The Hunger Games. Loves to work. It's, I had a group of guys,
is cool.
And of that UFC fight, because
do this again. All eyes on California. You can see exactly what's happening.
It goes on here in the Golden State.
In 39 days, we will know.
Fun of people.
And so this is my life.
Telemachus,
Penelope,
Antinous, Odysseus,
Athena,
Telemachus.
This clip of Elliot Page is going to be what takes the Odyssey movie.
They don't recommend clips again on this channel, so I'm begging you, please share out